Good evening, race fans. Welcome back. Welcome back to the WFO network. Tonight we roll into championship week 4 of 5. Only one race left after tonight, and the pressure is getting even heavier on the road to the title. After 3 races, the fight at the top is very tight. You got Adam Matz leads the standings, but Keaton Tripp is right there, just 4 points back. Behind them, competition is stacked. Ricky Fagone is the second, and Chuck Sweeting are tied on points, locked in a fierce battle of their own. While John Wimbish, Mike McCulley, Garrett Hemlinger, Tommy Haynes, and Randy Showers are all within striking distance. So buckle up. Welcome back. We will get started in a moment, and we'll be right back after this.
Light the flame, we don't back down, we play this game. Wheel to wheel, it's skill and pride. We're racing clean with fire inside. Every turn a test of guts, fast and fair, no ifs or buts. Respect runs deep in every lane. We fight for wins, not for fame. Precision rules the track right here. Built on sweat, built on gear. Pushing hard but never low. Side by side we let it go. WFO, why freaking open, steal the show. Brotherhood on every lap, no cheap shots, no dirty taps. WFO, legends racing, friendships grow. Full send, all in, let it flow. This is WFO. It ain't just wins, it's how we stand. We lift each other hand in hand. From practice nights to final flags, we've got each other's backs. Hard racers, clean lines, sharpen steel through battle times. No ego, no shame, just honor in the name. WFO, wide freaking open, let it roll. Chasing greatness every show with the best you'll ever know. WFO, racing hard and keeping true. There's no other league like this crew. This is WFO. When the lights drop and the engines roar, this is where champions are made. WFO Racing League, wide freaking open. WFO, wide freaking open, steal the show. Brotherhood on every lap, no cheap shots, no dirty taps. WFO.
Alrighty. Well, here we are. Championship race 4 out of 5 here at Homestead, Miami. Next week, we'll be at Daytona to finish off the championship, like we said in the intro. Adam Matz is currently in the lead in points. Keaton Tripp in second. Ricky Fagone and Chuck Sweeting are tied at third. And John Wimbish is going to be running fifth. Now, first through fifth, they're only separated by 18 points. So an accident tonight or tomorrow, or tonight or next week, could change anything for everybody. So, or for any of those 5. Keaton Tripp did win last week. Chuck Sweeting got second. Adam Matz got third. Back at Milwaukee Mile. Kind of disappointed I missed that one. Home state from Wisconsin. We are no longer in Wisconsin, though. We are now in the state of New York. Big change for me. Big change in the races tonight. We'll see how it goes. The guys are going to go through. We will qualify. Never mind. They already did it. So let's get through the grid. All right. So all right. Tonight's starting grid is proudly presented by Grace and Jade Photography, capturing real moments and real stories coast to coast. Learn more at graceandjadephotography.com. So our grid tonight. So you got Dakota Floyd will be starting first with Adam Matz to his outside. Richard Holland will be starting in third place with Keaton Tripp in fourth place. Chuck Sweeting will be starting fifth. John McMillan starting sixth. Ricky Fagone will be starting in seventh place tonight with Garrett Helminger in eighth. Tommy Haynes will be in ninth place with Vern Bradley starting his outside in 10th. Justin Ritchie is going to be starting in 11th place with Randy Showers in 12th. John Wimbish will be starting at 13th with Nick Hunt in 14th. Kyle Stewart will be in 15th with Steve Seegers to his outside starting at 16th. Rylan Neese will be 17th with Travis Pryor running in 18th. Ronald Hall will be in tonight in 19th with Ray Polking in 20th. Ivan Jones will be starting in 21st place, with Andrew Wagner starting in 22nd. Austin Wagner, the Wagner brothers are here tonight, so they are starting 22 and 23, with Burt Wilson starting in 24th place. UI lover. What the hell? All right, Glenn Jameson will be starting in 25th place. And TJ Lee will be at his outside on 26th. Mike Mitchell will be starting in 27th. Oh, we're already green. Son of a bitch. John Snow is going to be in 28th. Mike McCulley, 29th. Matthew Powers, 30th. Steve Bryan will be starting in 31st. We got Dakota Floyd in the lead. Adam Matt's going really wide there. Grid off the screen here. So Dakota Floyd out front, Richard Holland in second. Not sure what happened. For some reason, Matt's got black flagged, it looks like. Not sure. So Richard Holland in second, Chuck Sweeting third, Keaton Tripp fourth. Rick Fagone is going to round out your top five. Tommy Haynes sixth, John McMillan in seventh, Justin Ritchie eighth. Garrett Helmlinger is in ninth. John Wimbish will round out top 10. And we got a caution. All right, so let's... Oh. There's all kinds of chaos going on there. We got all kinds of chaos happening in this. Rewind that back up. Take another quick look at it. Looks like 60 got in the back. 21 caused up a little bunch up. We got guys ducking and diving, trying to miss each other. Fortunately, quite a few guys got caught up in that. It looks like Glenn is in the pits. Rylan is in the pits. Randy Showers is in the pits. Andrew Wagner is in there. A bunch of guys just came into the pits. Donald Hall just came back out. Looks like Ivan's still in. John Sanu is in there. All right, so on this restart, you're going to have Dakota Floyd in front, Richard Holland second, Keaton Tripp third, Ricky Vigo fourth, Tommy Haynes fifth, John McMillan will be sixth, Garrett Helmlinger seventh, John Wimbish eighth, Vern Bradley ninth, and Kyle Stewart will round out your top 10 on the restart. Green, green, green. Here we go, here we go. Dakota Floyd jumping out front and lighting up. Got Dakota Floyd in the lead. Keaton Tripp in second, trying to chase him down. Richard Holland in third. Rick Figo right behind him. Tommy Haynes is going to be fifth. John McMillan is sixth. Garrett Hemlinger seventh. John Wimbish in eighth. Kyle Stewart is ninth. And Travis Pryor has moved up to 10th. Dakota Floyd out here running all by himself. Got about a 0.3 second lead in front of Keaton. Keaton is catching up to him now. That 3 is now down to a 2.25. Richard Holland is about a 0.27 behind him. Good evening, Mr. Scotty. Welcome into the chat. Hope all is well with you. And hope all is well with all of you out there in the chat watching the stream. Looks like we have some other racers that have caught back up to Dakota now. Got Keaton on the outside, Richard Holland on the inside. You got Dakota, Keaton, Richard, 1, 2, 3. Keaton's going to make a move on the inside, go up, in, and around Mr. Dakota Floyd. Dakota's fighting on the outside. They are going to be side by side, but I do believe Keaton got credit for that lap. Now Dakota's going to fight to the inside. Richard Holland going to squeeze the outside. Those two battling side by side like it's 3 laps to go. Ricky Fagone in 4th place right there. Tommy Haynes running behind him. Both starting to fall back a little bit. Keaton going to take the lead. Richard Holland going to take 2nd place. Dakota falls back to 3rd. Take a little look-see at this number 17. He's changed up his paint scheme a little bit. Doesn't look like I have my close-up camera, or I'd show that one. Oh, yes, I do. Just run a little bit of a different paint scheme tonight. Since I found my camera angle, let's go through the vehicles. You got Keaton Tripp in the 419. Currently running 1st place. You got Richard Holland behind him in that 31 Milwaukee. You go to Floyd. Running the Los Polios. Better Call Saul. Ricky Fagone, he's running his number 10 Haas truck car. You got John McMillan running the Team Conti. Grayson Jade Photography. He's battling right now with Tommy Haynes at number 17. That was the vehicle we were looking at here just a little bit ago. And right behind them, you got Garrett Helminger. Running the Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse number 88. You got John Wimbish running his Red Oak 56. Kyle Stewart running the 41 Busch car. Austin Wagner still with the Wagner Austin Wagner Motorsports, still running the Team Me. Vern's out there battling his Alienware car that we've seen. Travis Pryor, he's got the 24 Shock. I think that's a Shock. I don't know. That's what we're going with. And you got Glenn Jameson in that Voodoo Ranger Imperial IBA car. Justin Ritchie right behind him in 14th place in that 55 GR. Adam Matz running his number 9 orange Pro something something something. An RGC, or not RGC, sorry. Grayson Jade Photography. And you got Chuck Sweeting in that Purple and black 75. Ray Polking in the number 5 Valvoline. Steve Seegers in the 25 Mobile. There you go. There's your gas and your oil right side to side there. You got TJ Lee running the... He's got a cool hood on tonight. Autism awareness hood. RGC Mortorsports. Ahead of all of that. Which, by the way, reach out to us or him. If you want more information on autism, he would be glad to help you out. He can tell you his story about what he's dealt with his son. And he'd be absolutely willing to help out if you requested it. We got Michael McCauley running the green Little Mermaid car tonight. You can see from the distance he does have his Little Mermaid outfit on as well. Randy Showers running a Red Bill 21. Brian Lanise with a Team 419 Motorsports out there running currently in 22nd spot. Burt Wilson in 23rd running the 70. Now we got a Tux medicated cooling pads. I mean, not bad for Burt. One of his tamer ones, I feel. What he's got on the side. Moving on back. Mike Mitchell in that number 2 Jegs car. You got Andrew Wagner back here in the 44 419 team car. Matthew Powers in number 20 Busch. We got 2 Busch representatives tonight. You got Steve Bryan in an 18 Sirius XM and Moza. Moza is the wheel brand for Vern Bradley. I don't know who else uses it. I do know Vern uses it. I do know I've looked into it for myself, actually. You got Nick Hunt, number 60, running at Texas Tech University scheme. Ivan Jones, he's up here running with Brian Lanise right now. But unfortunately, he is a lap down because of that incident. He was in the pits a little bit longer than he anticipated, than he wanted. Does look like Ronald Hall must have crashed. See what happened there. There you go with that. Keaton Tripp currently out there in the lead. You got Ronald Hall also was out there and John Sanu, but they have parked it for the night. By the sounds of it, I have a few things that I need to work out on my end. Hopefully everything sounds good for you guys on your end. Johnson, who may have come back out, and then got towed to the pit. So I'm not exactly sure what happened there. We got Keaton, Richard, and Dakota still up here battling 1, 2, and 3. You got John McMillan and Ricky Fagone, 4 and 5 right there. See them in the picture. Going to the inside of Dakota. He's going to try and make a run to get up in front. Our 33 laps completed out of 130 tonight. We've got a lot of race to go yet. Dakota taking his front spot back. Dakota, Keaton, Richard, 1, 2, and 3.
What's up, Mr. Brazen Boat?
What is going on, sir?
Not my VR. No, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It's just, I'm about ready to throw in the towel and just go to, just telling the guys in the room, just a 3-monitor system. It's just more reliable.
Yeah.
So, it's just frustrating. It just drops frame rates. I was down to 7 frames per second, if that gives you an idea of what it was like to get out of the way when they restarted. You know, so I can't keep having that. And like I mean, I'm on monitor now. Just my single screen. I'm 230 frames per second. So yeah, I think I just need to go back and reacclimate it to driving with the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Vern is another one that does the VR thing. I don't know how many guys actually are, but I know Vern usually has problems. He was having problems again tonight.
TJ runs the one, I think, as well. I think Vern and I are both on Quest 3s, I believe. Actually, I don't want to say that. I think TJ is, but I'm not for sure. I think he might be on a Quest 3, but yeah, I switched computers. My old computer died. That's the one I ended up making a truck computer out of. And I bought a newer, updated one running DDR5 and all that, you know, a newer version 1. And luckily I bought, and it came with one stick, 132 gig stick of RAM. And luckily I bought a 2-stick kit before prices went all goofy like they are now. So I did upgrade it to that part. But yeah, I just seem to be having, it's a 5060. So it's not great, but it's a 50 series, so it should run this absolutely fine. And it's just, I don't know, that VR is just not playing well with it for some reason. And I've had issues with this VR before, so
Well,
yeah,
I
I'm
think
just
in
gonna.
general, I think VR with this game, it concept would be amazing, but I think they just haven't figured out the integration quite yet or something. Because it seems like
Yeah,
there's always problems. You read in the forums, there's always people complaining about it. So it's just.
and it sucks. Like tonight, it's very rare that I'm home. Luckily, for lack of a better word, I was out driving in Michigan and I had a FedEx lose control and hit the right front of my truck. So myself and the dog are fine, but the truck got a busted headlight, busted fender mirror, busted side marker. So it's sitting in Peterbilt about 15 minutes from my house waiting on. I just got a call just a couple minutes ago. They finished up the estimate for all the parts, and then I had a coolant light issue that started coming out as well come up, so I just got that. So I've been sitting here since basically yesterday, so I'm chomping to get back at work for a couple days before I go home. But yeah, the opportunity to come out and race with these guys, I was like, oh cool, I'll be able to come out, run. Although this isn't one of my most favorite tracks, it's still a decent track. Would have been fun. And then Dakota ended up coming out, Justin and Kyle, all the guys I used to run with a lot in this and a couple other series, and Garrett's in our room as well. That was cool. But then my VR said, you know what? I think you should be in the booth. Just stop working. So here I am. So we officially, well, I don't want to say, are we officially where we need to be? All settled?
We are all settled in New York, yes.
Okay, I didn't want to just volunteer that. So cool. All unpacked?
No.
I've heard people say it takes them months to get unpacked sometimes, and then others are just get it done right away.
It's not going to take me months. I only have several boxes left to go, so. But I didn't get to bring everything with me that I wanted to bring either, so that kind of put a little damper on it for me, but I don't have as much to pack or unpack, so. Of course, I've got all these empty boxes that I need to get rid of. They don't have a recycle bin out there, so I have to throw them in the trash. And what's going on, Rig Radio? And
no recycle bin in New York?
No.
That's odd.
Right?
Yeah. That's
So
surprising.
so I guess I'm throwing them all in the trash, but the trash is overfull, so I can't do anything with it. So they're just in a pile in my apartment right now, so.
You'll have a dumpster or something. What? Do you have a recycled at work?
Maybe. I'm not sure. What am I doing in New York? I moved to New York. I live here now. Got a new job. Not anywhere near New York City, though. I just want to clarify that. Nowhere near that side of the state, and I don't want to be on that side of the state.
Just because he's in New York doesn't mean he's a Hochul fan. He might be. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't speak for him. I don't know.
Is that who's the governor here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kathy Hochul.
Oh, whatever. If I'm one, you're one too.
Got some pits going on. I know there were also some people I was going through looking at some things, and saving. I was looking at a couple cars.
Dakota's gonna lap.
Who am I on? Oh, sorry. On my, I have my actual race up, and then I got your broadcast on. It's on the broadcast side up. Yeah. So I know there are some people that are trying to save, try to make it a one-stopper. I'm guessing. Damn it! I should have known this. I was in the car. I think it was a little short of a one-stop race. So if you can.
Well, one stop would have to be 65 laps. So you got about 15 more laps to go.
Let me verify that. Hold, please.
Ooh. Not sure what happened there.
Yeah, if you had pitted on the caution and are clutching into the corners, you can make it, but you're probably going to give up a lot of time doing it. So it's a risky move. But if it goes green, it can pay off. What I'm being told.
My flag system is acting up again. Just told me John got a meatball flag, but then he doesn't have a meatball flag, so I don't know.
You had an issue like that a couple weeks ago, right? Where it showed Bird or Michael or somebody had a...
Yeah, it showed Bert getting it, and then it cleared, and then later on he actually ended up getting one. So maybe a precursor. Maybe it's maybe my system's psychic and it knows what's going to happen in the future.
That's funny. I missed it. Did you go through the liveries?
I did.
Okay. So you got to see Mr. Wilson's.
Yeah, it was a little tamer this time.
Yeah.
Or I didn't get the joke.
Tucks cooling pads. Well, on the hood of the car is a guy bent over with fire coming out of a button on its side.
Oh, I didn't see the hood. I didn't see the hood.
Yeah. You need the hood. You need the rear chase view of his car to get the full.
Gotcha.
Experience of that livery.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Still, I agree. More to the tamer side of some of the liveries we've perused throughout the season for Mr. Wilson.
You know, he wouldn't have that problem if he wasn't driving a Ford.
That's funny. Pretty good
Looking
turnout tonight. Good car count.
Yeah, we had 31 total. 29 still running. Looking at this, it looks like 1 through 12 has not pitted yet.
Just gotta call out
And
Austin.
looks like 1 through 3 didn't hit the first time during that caution. So
Yeah. And Austin did just call out. He should be coming in here in the 4 car.
yes, sir, it is. He tried racing tonight. Didn't work out too well for him. So he decided to come back up here.
Yeah. I got through practice. I passed on qualifying because I knew I thought I was having some issues. And I got to grid and it dropped to 17 FPS as we were rolling off pit road. So that's when I called out for a EOL. It just said having issues. Just let me get back to the pits. I don't bring out a caution. And it just, yeah, like I said, it fell down to a 5 and 7 FPS, which is, I can't even explain the lag level. The experience of what you're seeing, it's, yeah, time stops and then it catches up, stops and catches up literally. So it's a little sketchy when you're worried about hitting people and just trying to gauge coming into pit road because it literally is like stopping for a half a second and then going stop. Yeah, it's quite an experience. Yeah, we got Dakota coming in, Ivan's in, looks like as well. Oh, got a caution.
Let's see.
It,
Looks like Ivan. What happened with Ivan on that one? He just broke loose and
yeah. Came off from under him.
brought the inside. So Justin, Chuck, Adam. Chuck is still out there, I believe. No, he did come in. Justin, Chuck, Adam, Rylan, Mike Mitchell. Those were the guys that were still out there. Now it's just a matter of seeing where everybody gets settled in. Right now it's telling me Keaton is the leader. So if my board is correct, we will have Keaton Tripp starting off this restart. Dakota Floyd will be second. Austin Wagner third. John McMillan in fourth. Justin Ritchie will be fifth. Chuck Sweeting sixth. Adam Matz will be seventh. Rylan Neese eighth. Mike Mitchell ninth. And Randy Showers will round out the top 10. Guys getting waved around the pace car. 2 cautions so far tonight. Once they come through, that'd be 65. We will be halfway. Green, 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 and we're back going. Keaton getting that jump. Austin right there behind him. Dakota's going to make a move to the outside of Austin, try and move his way around and get back up by Keaton. There we go. We are officially halfway now. Dakota running that outside line. Make good use of it. What is going on, Mr. Nation? Cheaper than Kings. Austin trying to use that outside line that Dakota was using. Does not look like it's working too well for him, though.
No.
He got a good run, though. Got a good run. Actually is going to take over second. So maybe it did work for him.
Yeah.
Got John McMillan right there in fourth, trying to keep up with these guys, and you got Justin Ritchie back there in fifth. Adam Matz has worked his way back up again. Currently in sixth place. Austin Wagner right now, I don't know if he qualified or not, but he is currently up 21 spots. I'm going to say he probably didn't qualify.
He doesn't show a qualifying time, so I'm going to guess no. If you pull up results on the race side, you'll see practice time, qualify time, and then race gap. But if there's no time, that means he didn't qualify, or he hit the wall, then the lap didn't count. either way, there wasn't a posted qualifying time when you see those dotted lines. Kind of tells you who did.
I don't have that on my.
Yeah.
I've been all right, sir. I've been all right. Out here in old New York now.
But to clarify, he's on the west side.
West Side.
Or further than his thoughts.
I'm not
About
in,
as far away
I'm
from
not
New York
in New
City
York
as you can
crazy.
be.
I'm in New York.
Yeah.
Austin up here battling with Dakota for the lead.
Yeah, and that high side, typically you will get some speed coming off running the high line. It's a little more wear on the tires. Can be faster, but long run can cost a little bit. But he's definitely giving Dakota a good challenge here. High side. Uh-oh, caution.
We had a caution. Oh, just tagged the wall and ended up catching 41. No, who's 41? Yeah,
Oh,
this
Kyle
Cal
Stewart.
Stewart.
Well, that was odd. He was kind of on the. Did he lose it? Just.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
bounced off
lost
the
it and
wall.
hit the wall and bounced
off the wall.
down.
Okay. Yeah. Poor Kyle. Kyle has had the worst luck in this league lately. He comes out every once in a while, comes out to have some fun. Dakota's out, Justin's out, I was out, you know what I mean? So he's coming in to have some fun and great. Mine is visibly just always seems to be getting caught.
Looks like everybody is going to come in. Except for UI Lover. Which I don't understand that name. I'll have to get information on that later.
So UI, when you come into iRacing, you have the option, it's the UI that you click on.
Uh-huh.
And it can be problematic. I think that's a tongue-in-cheek thing he's doing there.
Well, I know it was
you've got
Daddy
the-
Glenn for a while.
Yeah. I'm guessing that's what it is. I might be completely wrong.
Yeah, I didn't know that they changed it again.
So
it
that
was
is
a
who
surprise.
that is. Okay.
Yeah, it's Glenn Jameson.
Yeah, I was wondering when I was out running practice, I was getting around UI. I was seeing that up. I'm like, who the hell is UI? Okay. No, we don't. The more you know. Need a little star flying through the sky with all the things. Okay, so that's UI. Okay.
I got some sound issue things to fix. Did we get the snow? I've got about 3 feet of snow outside. Now that's over the last probably 3 weeks, but alrighty, so as we get these guys lined back up here,
Looks like
Yeah.
the top two cars did not stay out.
They did.
Right, UI Lover and Travis
Yep.
Pryor.
So you got Glenn Jameson, Travis Pryor will be 1 and 2. Dakota Floyd, Justin Ritchie will be 3-4. Chuck Sweeting, Rick Vigone will be 5-6. Austin Wagner, Keaton Tripp will be 7-8. And you just switched around on me. So it's Austin, Garrett, Keaton, and John will be 9-10. Keaton's got a little battling to do to get himself back up front. Pace car is
What did he
down.
come out? Yeah, he came out with 9th. Yep. So yeah, he's got a little bit of work to do there.
Green, 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 and we're back racing. Jameson is going to get a good start. He's going to hold on to it for a little bit. Dakota's going to move to the inside of him, though.
Do you have any overlays that show last time Glenn was in? He might have come in fairly recently, and that might be why he stayed out.
I don't. It just says that he was last in 14 laps ago. Glenn is dropped to third. Chuck Sweeting and Dakota Floyd. Dakota is first. Chuck Sweeting is second. And just like that, Keaton Tripp's right there. He's fighting for third. Gonna move to the inside of Glenn Jameson. He will take that third spot away. Glenn getting up and out of the way, up to the outside. Trying to keep up with Dakota right now. It is actually a points battle too, I do believe, between second and third place. So Chuck is,
Yeah,
oh no, let's see, Chuck is,
Usually I have that pulled up. I did not do that.
he is tied for third with Ricky, and they are 15 points behind, 11 points behind Keaton, 15 points behind Adam. So if you were to find, or if they were to finish now, that would get him an extra point up on Keaton, but still quite a ways to go. Pretty much would have to hope for Keaton to crash at this point. Which could happen. I believe I heard it happen 2 races ago.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Third, well, they're tied for third.
Yep.
Fifth place is just behind, but yeah, Adam and Keaton. Especially Adam has a pretty significant lead still. 15 spots. That's not unsurmountable, especially with this kind of car count.
Right. Yep, that's one thing we said in the beginning is one incident, one crash could change that for everybody. Adam is holding on currently to 7th place, so Chuck trying to make a move on Dakota. Not quite enough to get around him, so he's going to pop in back behind him.
He just hit the wall a little bit, but no damage. Looks like. Was that Keaton? Oh, no, maybe that was Rollin. Keep getting these two cars confused.
Chuck making a move back again on the inside, trying to get around. Gonna try and push Dakota out. Dakota's been making that outside line work pretty good for him though, so might gain around the corner a little bit, but Dakota seems to have that outside line figured out where he gets that, maintains his momentum and keeps on going. But not going to be able to hold on to it. Chuck does get around him and is now leading the race. Got Keaton Tripp running it outside, way outside.
Got Mr. Holland just sort of hovering behind all that.
I was just going to say, somebody we
Forgot
haven't
when he
talked
wants
too
to-
much about tonight, Mr. Holland. He's moved his way up into 4th place.
Yeah, he just sort of quietly just moved up through the crowd, like, hey guys. It's so weird to see him, and I have to keep reminding myself he's not even in this championship this season.
Who's that?
Richard Holland.
Oh. I don't even remember. Is he out of the trucks too, or is he in the trucks?
That's a very good question. I'll have an answer for you here in 2 seconds.
Looks like Keaton tagged the wall again there a little bit. Didn't affect him too much. He's gaining right back up on Chuck.
Yeah, no, Richard is currently second in the points in the truck series. Benjamin Lacey, then Richard Holland. So he's in the trucks. He's just not in the Xfinity series.
Gotcha. Keaton trying to make his way up there to battle Chuck for first.
Everybody else is pretty much strung out until you get back to around 15th, 16th spot. You got some side-by-side stuff. You got a couple of those. A little cluster there.
Running through the track, you got Keaton Tripp is battling for first still with Chuck Sweeting. Chuck Sweeting is going to be counting as second place this time around. Austin Wagner is battling with Dakota. Dakota is going to fall back, though, into 4th place. Richard Holland is back here in 5th. Justin Ritchie sliding around that outside there, trying to catch back up with that front group. Currently in 6th place, and you got Andrew Wagner getting some help from John McMillan, trying to push their way back up to the rest of the group. Adam Matz right there in the number 9. And Tommy Haynes is going to round out your top 10. Looks like Richard was getting a little loose coming out of that last corner. Not exactly sure what's going on there, but
Ricky Fagone's coming in the pits. I thought he started up towards the front on the restart, didn't he? I'm wondering if he kept old tires or had some issues, because he had been falling back throughout that run. Back to 20th or so, and he's in the pits now. What is it, 94? This will be his last stop. I assume he's going to get 4 tires, fuel, get to the end.
And Glenn has dropped back to 15th place, so staying out.
Ooh.
Got him lead for a little bit, but didn't last very long. He's starting to maintain and grow a lead here, but his team, well, ex-teammate, kind of teammate. We're unsure where the teammate is on this one. Trying to work his way up there. Chuck Sweeting still holding on. Richard Holland has moved back up into 4th place again. Chuck getting 2nd place back. Look like Richard's going to drop down and try and follow and help push him around the corner.
Yeah, I'm going to assume this top 10 cars or so are not playing the saving game, so I'll be curious to see who decides to come in first, and then how soon after that everybody else comes in. So they don't give up too much of a tire advantage to whoever comes in first. But that's the game, right? Come in and pit, hopefully that you don't get a caution before everybody comes in and pits, otherwise you've lost ton of track position, possibly the lap down. I think you go a lap down. So it'll be interesting to see who makes the first call. I feel like it might be somebody like Fit Down to go to John, Adam, Justin, Andrew Wagner, somebody like that that's not top 5 but still within reach that might try to get an advantage from fresh tires.
You got 30 laps left. You got 25 laps on these tires currently, if they changed them at the last time they were in the pits.
Justin Ritchie got into the wall again. I think he's just trying to widen it out a little bit. He needs a little wider exit coming up there, so I think he's trying to subtly work it out a little bit. A little farther out. We do have a first call out for a pit stop. It's Nick. He's a lap down, but so I think we're not too far out from starting to see guys that are going to pit early. Should be coming in pretty soon or start to pit, and then you might have some guys that try to hold out a little bit longer. So I'm curious to see how this goes out.
Yeah, Richard's starting to challenge Austin for that 3rd spot. Keaton Tripp out here. He's got about a 0.4 second lead in front of Chuck Sweeting. Richard Holland is actually making a move again. Trying to work his way around Austin. Austin tagging that outside wall again. May have to change it from Vern tested, Vern approved to Austin tested, Austin approved.
Yeah, just looking at Vern's car, it looks pretty clean. I haven't noticed him with any contact tonight that I'm aware of. Pretty well free.
Yeah, other than the random flags that I've been getting, I got for John and I got one for him too. But everything looks to be.
Oh, for a wall contact?
I don't know what it was. They both got a meatball flag at some point, and then it cleared. So I'm not sure what exactly is going on with my system.
Yeah, this car looks clean.
Nick Hunt lapped car. He's trying to get his lap back. And got tires, so he's able to race up on these guys pretty quickly. Coda has made his way around Austin. We got 23 laps to go. Keaton Tripp is currently in the lead, but his lead is dwindling. At about 0.6 seconds deviates the difference between first and fifth place. Or
Yeah, and I noticed Ricky's in there.
Place,
Ricky's a lap down, and he was pretty fast. I think he qualified 6th, 7th, something like that. He qualified.
Ricky, let's see. Ricky qualified 7th.
7th. Yeah, he's going a lap down here. He's just getting passed by the top 4 or 5 cars. I don't really see any damage on him. Did I? Must have. That's odd. Yeah, car looks clean. That's odd. Which leaves what? 20 cars on the lead left.
Keaton trip. Dakota Floyd, Chuck Sweeting. That is your 1, 2, 3. Then you got John McMillan in 4th. Richard Holland 5th. Adam Matt 6th. Austin Wagner in 7th. Justin Ritchie will be 8th. Andrew Wagner in 9th. And Tommy Haynes will round up top 10. There are under 20 laps to go.
Laps crossing. Although it's been a good clean race. Only 3 cautions, but this is a pretty long run, so these tires are gonna be worn. These guys might be pressings. You think there'll be one or no? Think it'll go clean?
I think it'll go clean unless somebody, if something happens, it'll be somebody in the back.
It looks like Ricky is on his, did get this lap back. He's back on the lead lap. I'm wondering if we came into that, I thought they were passing. Maybe he's working around after that pit stop he had. It's probably more likely what happened. Because yeah, he's in front of him now.
Dakota trying to chase down Keaton. Gains a little, then he loses a little, and he gains a little, and he loses a little. So they're kind of playing this game of cat and mouse right now. Dakota went high the last time around. Now Keaton went high last time around. Now Dakota's went high this time around. So.
Yeah, Keaton's getting that run up the top though. So see what their times look like about here. Dakota was about a 10th faster that last lap. So that's the funny part. So Keaton and Dakota's on the bottom in 1, top in 4. Keaton's the opposite. Keaton's high in 1, low in 4. They're taking turns high and low.
Dakota's still running a faster lap.
Yeah, he's the 10th faster that time as well. We can get in front of him here when he comes off.
And he does.
Yeah. That might be enough to just take just a little bit off the nose of Keaton on his entry. Yeah, that was Dakota's 360 to Keaton's 630, so that is a pretty significant. So we'll see what Keaton gets back off his top. It looks like Dakota now in that clean air is slowly starting to eke away a little bit. Yeah, a little over 10 faster that lap as well for Dakota. So he's slowly pulling ahead with, what do I showed about 10 to go. Is that what we're just running the line here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, so we got Dakota back in the lead. Keaton Tripp in second. John McMillan is third. Adam Matz is fourth. Chuck Sweeting is back into fifth. Richard Holland is sixth. Justin Ritchie seventh. Austin Wagner eighth. Andrew Wagner ninth. And Tommy Haynes is going to round out the top 10. Now we officially have 10 laps to go.
When did they last come in? When was the last caution?
46 laps is what I've got.
If they have enough fuel to get to the end.
Well, some of them did 60 in the beginning, so.
Oh, did they? Okay. I didn't. I was ill prepared with the fuel run of this race, so I had no idea. So okay, so they get 60 laps on a run, so fuel is not a concern. No, just it looks like most of the field is pretty strung out, isn't it?
For the most part, it looks like Adam Matz might be battling here in a moment.
Adam's number 9, right? Yep.
Or even John may catch Keaton here.
Yeah, and this is a battle now. If he can catch Richard, where's he at to Richard? Is Richard's in front or behind him? Oh, Richard is behind him. So this is Adam and Richard now are gonna jump up because Benjamin isn't here, is he, Lacey?
No.
So he's gonna lose. So Richard and Adam.
No, you're looking at the trucks.
Am I?
Yep.
I am. Okay, disregard that. Well, you get what you pay for. That's all.
And John just made his way around, and Adam is now making his way around Keaton too.
This is what happens when you give me a week off. Okay, so it's Adam, Keaton, Ricky, Chuck. Oh, that's right. Richard's not even in this one. And I just really said that. Wow. This is going to happen when you get my age, man. My memory just starts to come. Forget where you're at.
So Dakota is running away with the lead. He's about a second ahead of John. John is in second. Adam Matz third. Keaton has dropped back to fourth.
Dakota just scratched the ball just a little bit. It's definitely not holding back.
We got 5 laps to go.
Still 10 faster than John, who is second.
It does look like our battle is going to be right here between second and third.
Yeah, Adam was a little over 10 faster than John that lap as well, so he is. And then Keaton was slower than the both of them, so right now Keaton is the most good threat, so Adam and John are the ones that are in contention of swapping spots here to that lap. Pretty close. John was just a 100th faster, so just about mirrored laps there.
Well, either way, I am sure Adam is happy to be in front of Keaton because that's going to, if this holds out, that will get him another point in front of Keaton. He's going to move around to the inside of John, trying to get second place.
Yeah. I don't recall. We don't do points for a lead lap, do we? For leading a lap.
No.
So I was going to say, Keaton does have some laps led. It's not a factor here.
You got Dakota getting around some lap traffic there of TJ Lee. He's going to hold on, maintain. Be the last time around. Does look like the 1, 2, and 3 are pretty set unless somebody messes up.
Yeah, they got pretty good separation between them. I don't see John catch him.
There you go. There you have it. So Dakota is going to be.
Sorry, go ahead.
Dakota is going to be your winner. Adam Matz will take second, and John McMillan will be third. All right.
Have we ever had John up here?
I don't recall.
This will be his 7th race with us, but I don't recall. Let me see. He's had 3 top 5s, but I don't know. He finished 3rd in Michigan and 3rd at Texas. We didn't do Texas, though, did we? I don't think we did.
I didn't do the last 2. All right, so
Yeah, that would have been Milwaukee, Texas, but he did finish 3rd. I just put up his results at Michigan, so we must have interviewed him in Michigan. Oh no, was he the one that we couldn't? He left before the interview. I think he was. Wasn't
I'm
that
not
him?
sure.
Maybe, might have been.
Not sure, but either way, we're going to bring him up here right now. Mr. John McMillan, do you got a copy, sir?
I gotcha.
Well, sir, it was a hell of a battle there at the end, and not first, but you got up there to get third.
Yeah, tires were key. That's all I gotta say is tires were key.
So I know some of the guys came in, pitted a little bit there at the end and shuffled around, but it looks like all of you guys, for the most part, were all on the same amount of tire. Keaton was running away with it, and then at the last 10 laps, you guys started catching up to him, and I don't know if he just burned everything up and you guys were able to get around him, and then you and Adam were battling for second place. You had Adam there for a little bit, and Adam got you there at the end, but it was a good run overall. Why don't you kind of take us through how your race went?
I think it went pretty good. I think I stayed top 10 most of the race. Like I said, tires were key, so saving tires for long run was definitely the way to go. I think Keaton just burned up his stuff there on that last run too early. Was the only reason, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's a good run, man. I'm looking at your stats now with us because this is your 7th race, I believe, in this season. Now I'm looking at your 4th, 3rd place finish. So it's your first shot up here on the podium. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'd like to get a win, but it's there's a lot of good drivers in this lobby, so it's tough to get wins. But I'll take podiums.
Yeah, and ironically, it looks like unfortunately the other three finishes weren't so good. So you've had a up down season, a third, a 21st, 21st, a third, an 18th, a third, and now the third. So had some topsy turvy runs in here.
Oh yeah, if my work schedule wasn't so crazy, I'd make more races, but life, I guess.
Yeah, it happens. But yeah, that was a good run. You stayed pretty consistent all night. But yeah, definitely here at Homestead, it's really easy to burn them up if you're not careful.
Oh yeah, that right front is it's like a baby out there.
Well, is there anybody you'd like to thank for your third place tonight?
Just thank my teammates, my sponsors, and yeah.
All right. Well, short and sweet. Congratulations on P3 tonight. And we'll see you back here. Do you race on tomorrow night?
Yes, I'll be here tomorrow night.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll see you up here again tomorrow night.
Sounds good. Thank you guys.
Yeah, good run, man. Congrats on the finish.
Thank you.
All right. That's going to put us into this man. Here, rewind this. Oh, too far, too far, too far. Want this guy right here. All right. And we're going to bring him up. Mr. Adam Matz. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I bet you're feeling a lot better being in front of Keaton tonight.
Yeah, that was surprising, particularly after my start.
Yeah, you were kind of all over. You ended up going towards the back, I think, earlier in the race, and then worked your way back up and cautions and pits, and here you are in second.
Yeah, I feel pretty lucky to get to that point. I'm glad that went green towards the end there. I needed that. I don't think I could have really had much of a shot without that. So that was a huge help. There was a couple cautions towards the middle that did make a big difference because I was still out, so it kind of gave me a little bit of track position. But yeah, I'm not sure. I have to go back and look at what I did at the start. I must have got ahead of Dakota or something just a little bit. I don't know, but it gave me a black flag, and so I had to play catch up the whole race. So, but it was fun.
Yeah, and it worked out well. You're now have a 6-point lead over Keaton leaving here.
Yeah, 6 points, but it's Daytona, so I gotta hope I can survive, and I hope I'm in position. So that should make it exciting, though. It should make it fun for the broadcast. So I'm glad you guys are back too. Yeah, you guys were gone for a little bit.
Yeah, that was on me because I moved states, so moved from Wisconsin to New York. So, but yeah, we are now back and got back in time to watch you get second place and get some more points up in front of Keaton. And it is Daytona Daytona next week, but
for the final race.
But I mean, you've been Mr. Consistency all season, so I think you got a good shot.
But don't wooge him.
Yeah, don't jinx me.
I said I think. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I mean, I'd much rather be in my position and have the gap than not. But one wreck and you could be out, so that's going to be a tough part. I might try to shadow Keaton or something, just stay right behind him and hope that if he wrecks or if I wreck, he's wrecked too, or something like that. So I'm not sure.
I'm looking at your average finish here at the 2 super speedway races we have. I'm looking at your stats, and yeah, I would just try to stay around him. That's probably
exactly. Yep.
Not horrible. Your average finish is 10th, which isn't bad, but in a 6-point spread, that's you want an average finish of like 5th.
Yeah.
Right.
And not only that, like we the turnout for Tuesdays has been incredible. We had 30 cars or something. So if we have 30 cars at Daytona, wow,
Yeah.
a lot could happen.
Again, great for the broadcast.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good run, man.
Just got a duck and dive.
Finish. Yeah. Yeah, and hopefully this league doesn't follow suit as the way the NASCAR series did this year, with the guys that should have won. Again, I shouldn't be talking about that even as a joke because I don't want to wooge it. But yeah, we don't want the Xfinity cars here like the Xfinity cars in the NASCAR series to happen.
Well,
Yep.
go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to anticipate your question, so I was going to make some shout outs.
Oh, yeah. Is there anybody you'd like to thank for your second place tonight?
Well, yeah, that's true. He's been here enough. We don't even have to ask him. He knows the drill.
He knows the drill.
Just go ahead, Adam. Just let us know when you're done.
Yeah. So, John McMillan finished third, and I raced right with him. I feel like the whole second half of the race there, but yeah, we were kind of working together a little bit, and so yeah, it was great to have him kind of helping out too. We were talking about strategy and tires and whatnot to do. So Ray Polking was here with us too, so I know he struggled a little bit, but hopefully he can turn that around next week. And then Jerry, unfortunately, he has PC issues and couldn't join us. So, but I know I'm sure he's cheering us on. So yeah, thanks for the team. Thanks to you guys for the broadcast again. And then thanks to the admins with WFO too for making this fun.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
congratulations.
Man,
Congratulations on your P2 tonight. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you up here next week in the championship. And I won't say anything more because I don't want
to. Yeah, I have something in the hole there. I got one in the chamber, but I'm gonna hold on.
Yeah. I think just kick me out of here now before I get jinxed really bad.
I don't want to carry any responsibility for next week whatsoever. So.
Well, hopefully we'll see you up here tomorrow night. How's that?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, hopefully that would be great too. I should say too, congrats to Dakota because yeah, I mean, I think he was up front the whole race, or at least he showed a lot of speed. I know Keaton was up there late too. So, but yeah, congrats to the winner too. I forgot to say that.
Yeah, it's just Dakota.
Yeah, he didn't want to fluff it. Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm just gonna make him wait as long as possible. In the waiting room.
I say we just call it now. Just let him sit in the Discord for a while.
Well, congratulations, Adam. Hopefully we'll see you up here next week and tomorrow.
All right, thanks. See you.
Yep. Good run, man.
All right. Get that guy right there. Bring that up just a little bit. And then we'll go like this. And I suppose we have to talk to this guy, but yeah.
All right. Well, everyone have a good night. Thanks for coming out.
What's up, guys?
How's it going, Dakota?
Going great.
Good run, man. I was wondering, you dropped back to 5th there, and I had no idea. I was like, is he burning up his tires, or he's just sort of saving them? Because I thought maybe you were lost your tires when you fell back there. Like what 20 to go, something like that. You had fallen, I think, to 5th, right, or something like that.
Yeah, the first. I like to take it like super easy those first 25-ish laps, because the car was plowing super hard late run, especially that first run that we did, that first long run that we did. It was very noticeable, especially out of 4. You could kind of feel when you wanted to get on the power, the nose kind of just pushed out to the wall. So I took it real easy on those first 25-30 laps, just kind of let the car float through the exit of the corner and nice and easy on the power, not too much wheel in it. And eventually the car just ended up coming to me, and I think those guys were just sending it super hard. And you can tell in the last 25 laps, 30 laps of the run that we had, I mean, the lap time difference was huge to the guys that burned their right front off.
Yeah, it was. I was wondering because I know you're. I figured like I said, when you fell, I was wondering what that was. I was getting nervous. I thought maybe you cooked him, which was kind of surprising. But I didn't know. Maybe you just got into battling so much you didn't realize it. So, but then once I saw you coming back, I was wondering if that was you were saving, or they had just burned more than you had at that point, and that's when you're coming back around them.
Yeah, no, that was all by design. I just pretty much ran it like I did that first long run. The only difference was I had put 2 tires on the car instead of 4. So I was kind of hoping the 2 tires was loosen it up, and it did. It actually made it a little bit looser on exit, a little bit too loose, but I just really wanted to combat that tightness, and thankfully the car held on at the end there.
Yeah, so that gives you you've run 5 races here this season, and you've won 3 of them. And the other one was a second, and then you had a bad time at Milwaukee apparently when we weren't broadcasted and finished 20th.
Yeah, I got wrecked on lap 1. So.
Oh, that would do it.
Yeah, we were going into 3, and I was checking up for someone getting loose, and then I got ran over from behind and thrown into the outside wall. Had like 20 minutes of damage, so we're not recovering from that at Milwaukee.
No, not there. But yeah, it's a good run, man. You were up there the whole way, the whole race. Sorry, the whole way.
Yeah, it was. I like Homestead a lot. I think this is actually my first one at Homestead. I've always been eked out here, so it feels nice to finally be able to put one together here, and especially against guys like Keaton, Chuck, Adam, John. I mean, Richard. I mean, all those guys were fast tonight. I think I finally figured out the late run there, and it really paid off.
Yeah, I thought I think both of us thought that Richard, all of a sudden, he just showed up out of nowhere with like 20, 30 to go. So I'll be honest, I thought he had a little something more than what he was able to put together, because all of a sudden he showed up in that front pack, and thought maybe he had something for you guys, but you guys were able to stay ahead of him.
Yeah, and like I said, I think it was super easy to overdrive because the car felt great in the first 10, 15 laps, but after that point, you could feel the nose really want to start plowing on exit if you tried to gas it up too soon. So you really had to have the discipline through the center of the corner to not get on the power, You just had to really wait so that when you got on the power, it didn't feel like the nose was going to push to the wall.
Yeah, well, again, man, good run. That was solid, good run. You've had when you come out, you have good runs typically. So yeah, this is had a really good the race you've run here, man, have been really, really impressive.
Well, I appreciate it. It's always good to come back and run with these guys. A lot of these guys really push me, and I just always look forward to running to a lot of these fast guys. These guys don't run. I don't see them in any other leagues that I run, so it's always good to come back, see some fresh faces in here, and run against some old faces, and just generally a good time when I come back. So I always look forward to it, regardless of where I finish.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Well, good news. You moved up 3 spots to 30th with that
Oh
third
yeah,
win. With that third win of the season, so you're making progress.
maybe if there was another 15 races in the season, I might have a shot at it.
Yeah.
But
Well,
no,
is there
I look forward to next week to Daytona. I don't want to ruin anyone's championship hopes, so I probably won't be overly aggressive next week. I'll just kind of be there to fill the field. If I see an opportunity for a win, maybe I'll go for it, but I'm not trying to wreck anybody that's trying to win the championship.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good point spread field as far as people with the car counts we have. There's hell, I'd say what, anything from the top 3, 4 guys. Well, Ricky's 30 points out. I don't know if that'll do it, but Chuck's only 18 behind Adam. That's very doable.
Oh yeah, that's
And then
extremely doable at Daytona.
Chuck, Keaton, and Adam. Chuck's 18 behind. Keaton's 6 behind Adam. So all 3 of those people are going to be. I don't know if you heard Adam. Adam's plan is just shadow Keaton the whole race. Just stay within a spot.
As long as he doesn't bleed too many positions to him, I mean, it's his championship to lose. But 6 points at Daytona is nothing. That's gone at a blink of an eye. Anything happens, you catch any damage, you go, it's going to be tough.
That's why he said he's just going to try to stay right with Keaton. So if he can finish plus or minus 1 or 2, and also but in the same note, you also got to be aware of Chuck. Chuck's not too far out. So if you're focused on Keaton and Chuck sneaks up and he's, 19 ahead of you because you're just with Keaton. So he's bottom line. Adam's just really just got to be top 10, top 5, 6.
I think if Adam finishes in the top 5, it's his. As long as he can stay in the top 5, it's guaranteed his.
Yeah,
So,
well, it'd be 6, right? Because he's 6 points up, and clean,
well,
and
I
0
think
incidences. Because if
uh,
Keaton's clean and Adam's got a point, Keaton's going to get another point just for having a 0 incident. So yeah,
yeah,
yeah, you were right the first time. 5 points, I think, locks it.
yeah,
So
and I don't know what the tiebreaker. I'm assuming the tiebreaker will be wins, so I'm not sure what their win counts are a piece. But
and sorry, one for a win too. Yeah, Keaton can't win as well because you got 2 bonus points, I believe it's maybe it's most laps led and 0 because you got 2 tonight. I don't know, Brazy. Do you know what's the other one? Is it the win or is it the most laps
That
led?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, one of the two,
sometimes
whatever it is, Adam.
sometimes Sim Racing Hub will tell you, but other times it doesn't. So it's hard to say.
Yeah, I thought it might be on the bottom or something, but it doesn't. Oh, you know what? I might do it over here. Hold on.
Well, besides your fan club that was in the radio tonight, who all would you like to thank for your win tonight?
uh, I just got to shout out everybody that ran on the team tonight. It's always good to get all those faces back together, get on the racetrack, and just have a general good time. Everybody's strategy was all over the place. I think if that race were to not have that yellow, towards the end, I
Justin.
think that yeah, Justin had a really good shot at winning it because he had the best fuel mileage out of any of us. So it was hard to say from the start of that race. It could have really been up in the air for anybody. But it's always good. It's always good to run with those guys. And shout out to the field. Everyone was super clean, super respectful. Lap cars were great. They held their line. They didn't do anything crazy. They were always respectful here. So can't appreciate that enough. And just appreciate everyone that keeps the show running. Always glad to be able to come back, and it's still here. So thank you guys in the broadcast booth for picking it up for these guys. I know it's a lot of work. I know it takes a big time commitment to put together. So I appreciate you guys for doing that. And yeah, shout out to my fan club, Richard, for always booing me. I can't appreciate that enough every time. I can always expect the boos, but no, I love running with those guys, and it's always good to have that fierce competition up there. And thank you to everyone that supports me week in, week out.
Yeah, again, good run, man. Very impressive.
Thanks, guys.
Alrighty, we'll see you tomorrow night or next week, or both.
See how I'm feeling tomorrow. I might show up. I might not. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
All right.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Congratulations
you
on
too, man.
P1, and we'll see you next week for sure then.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Yeah, that was a good race. 30 cars running?
31,
3
including
cautions. Yeah, well, that's why I said 30. Yeah, I don't count that first lap when my FPS dropped to 7. I just a struggle just to get it back to pit road, and I tried reloading it a couple times. It just it didn't work.
you. Well, it
But
says you made
yeah,
3 laps.
Yeah. Oh, and they were stressful, man. I tell you what, you have no idea. 7 to 15 FPS is I can't. You'd have to have experience that VR to know it's sketchy. It's literally the screen locks, and then it updates, and then it goes, and then it locks. So yeah, it's the sketchiest thing. But yeah, 3 cautions, Homestead, 30 cars. Especially this car that can get slickery and stuff. You know, those guys mentioned how the tires will go away. You know, throughout the field, I was watching throughout the field. You know, there were times 3, 4 wide. I think I saw 4 once, but a lot of 3 wide stuff. Guys ever giving everybody room throughout the whole field. You know, again, a testament to the guys. You know, it's just not the guys in front. They might run a little bit faster, but I think we have good drivers just at different levels throughout the field that that's where the racecraft comes in, right? You're not wrecking people. You know, you're still running strong, whether it's in the front, the middle, the back. You've got guys you're racing, but you're still racing clean. That's the racecraft. You know, the speed will come eventually. You know, some guys get it faster or don't ever get it, whatever. But everybody here runs clean no matter what level they're at. That's what's cool about this league that I enjoy. That's why honestly I was excited. I was home tonight because of the truck accident, you know. And that's why as much as I enjoy doing this with you and stuff, I love getting in here and racing because this field is deep with guys that race clean at all different levels. So wherever you're at, whatever speed you have, there's going to be somebody around you that you can race, and it's going to be good, fun, clean racing. You know what I mean? So that's
Mm-hmm.
one of the things I really like seeing it, where this league has really developed and gotten into that stage of where leagues are at. You know, not all leagues make that. You'll see a lot of leagues that you have super fast guys and guys in the back that are just wrecking each other or whatever. You've got good racing throughout the whole field. So that's pretty awesome. I enjoy it. It's a shame we can't share that enough with the audience with going through the field as much as you and I can, scrolling through looking for stuff and getting to see it, trying to find stuff for guys to watch because nobody necessarily wants to, you can't really get to all that,
Mm.
or you want to see the front competition side. But yeah, it's a shame they can't see what we do and the guys in the league do. It's really cool. So I mean, I think we do a really good job. You do a really good job of going through the field and moving around it. So, but yeah, as someone who's also races in this league, as well. That's like Dakota said. It's another reason I come back whenever I can and race it, and that's why this has always been a committed Tuesday, Wednesday league for me, and not anywhere else. Is because this league's just awesome. So I'm just glad to be a part of it, whichever way I can. So it's good racing. It's very cool, and I think that's why you see the car counts the way they are, and they're consistent. End of the season typically when you get into the playoffs, you'll have your top 10, 12 guys that are in the field, and the guys under them, usually they dip out, they're doing other stuff, official races or doing whatever. They don't show up. You show up here,
Hmm.
and that's huge to have the car counts we
Well, and
do in
and
the
even
playoffs
in the
are awesome.
past seasons, I mean, I remember a couple seasons ago even where it was like 10 cars at this point in the season, and
Yeah.
it was so to see 30 here with one race to go, says a lot. So
Yeah, and it's the same
makes for a good
guys, right?
race.
I mean, yeah, you're adding guys to this numbers, but you're seeing the numbers. You're seeing the same guys coming back year after year, and you're just adding more. It's not like you're getting 15 new guys every year, eight. You know what I mean? You're getting 5, 6. And most of those stay. You're not seeing a lot
Right.
of turnover as far as we're not just getting the numbers. It's the repetition. It's the same guys are coming back, and then they're bringing people in, or people are finding us through all the work that Macaulay does, putting together the races to try to get people in, stuff like that, hosted races, taking the time to do that brings in more people. It's yeah, it's a whole effort, but yeah, it's really cool to see, in my opinion, the results of all that work is what we're seeing now here these last couple seasons. It's really cool.
Absolutely. And I think for the most part, you have said everything. There's nothing left for
I
me to
usually
say.
I get that a lot.
There's nothing that I can add that will make it any different or better than what you've already said. So with that being said, I think we're going to close this out. So on behalf of WFO Racing, RGC Motorsports, Grace and Jade Photography, all the racers, and my broadcast assistant up here, John Sanu, I want to wish you all a wonderful night. We'll see you back here again tomorrow night. And if we don't see you, we'll see you back next week for the final race of the championship. And hopefully it'll be a good race, and we'll have some good point challenges, and we'll go from there. So until next time, have a wonderful evening, and we will see you tomorrow night. Much love, and later on, everybody.
Yep, stay warm, everyone. Peace.